Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on the Wednesday. Good to see you all. Thanks, everyone. Nice early 9:30 and 9 o'clock in the morning. Just got a new pop on signing day sports. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And a lot of other good things that are happening in the market. Very excited. I mean, we're literally doing great on the swing trades. Day trade's been great. Before I get started, just a little quick, couple of quick little announcements, everyone. Yeah, I am back. Surgery did go well yesterday. Yesterday I had a little rough day. Obviously, some of you know I had prostate. I didn't have cancer. I had prostate surgery. I have an enlarged prostate, and they had to do some laser to kind of help me out. And I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it today. Yesterday I had a rough day, but you know what? It's always nice. I feel like waking up in the morning and coming trading with you guys is really like an inspiration to kind of get you up off your feet. And I know for some of us here, we have our medical issues, our medical problems and stuff like that. And it's just great to, keeps your mind going and, you got something to do. Some people have hobbies. This is one of my main hobbies. And it's just great to be with hundreds of you in here every morning and sharing that with you. But I'm just happy to be back. Another thing, let's wish John a happy birthday. You got another happy birthday coming in. John, happy birthday. Everyone else you can see in the chat room, wish you a happy birthday. Now, let's get into the fun part. So I just want to talk about signing sports right here and just kind of just show you what's going on. If you're watching on social media, I want to share this with you. So I did an interview with the president of Signing J Sports, Jeff Hakasinksi. I hope I said it right. And some of you remember it. And it was kind of different because, like, when I did this interview, some people were like, what does that have to do with Cyber Trading University? I mean, what do you do on your podcast and stuff like that? And they said, listen, these are entrepreneurs. They just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. I know the owner. I own the stock. And it's just a great story behind it. Great little video. If you guys get a chance to watch it. So anyway, I did this video and I did a podcast with him. And sure enough, today they came out with big news. Look at that. Beautiful news. Very cheap and expensive stock. You can see it right here. The stock had a big run up. It ran from like $6 up to about 30, and then it came all the way back down. Actually, it was a lot of reverse stock splits, but it was holding here around this dollar price range. And now with the new news that came out on it, I think I just posted it up. Let me just copy and paste that for some of you here on social media so you guys could see what the news was on it. Where is that news? There we go. Signing sports. Oops. Typed in the wrong spot. There we go. I guess everyone saw that news. I'm just to put it in social media. So that was the news on the signing sports on that just came out on it. So great winner. I know some of you here got the own the stock for a little bit in the trading room. It was, Liz, it was one of those stupid little cheap things you just throw away. And it's great. You wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you're about 260%. So anyway, is it too late to buy it? I personally think let's see what happens around the next 15 minutes, 9:30. But usually we know what happens with something like this. I don't know how big that news is. Obviously, it is big, but sometimes you get a short squeeze. Okay. And the last time I did this, it did back off. So it might be it's a lot of money. Okay. So it might be an opportunity to sell it, but we'll see how it works out. 32 million shares. I know a lot of people like to trade this stock, all these penny day trader stock, which that's not our style. But like I said, I did an interview. I know the company really well. I know the owners. I know they just went public. I thought it was a great story of entrepreneurs, and that was it. So definitely watch the video if you want to know a little bit more about the company and the CEOs and what they do. Anyway, let's go back also regarding about what happened. You guys did some trades. Let's see what I got that I missed. Anyway, the big news I want to talk about is obviously I saw there was a video posted out. The CEO of OKLO came out and was on CNBC, and you know what scares me about this stock? They're projecting what's going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years, okay? We all know that everyone's going nuclear power. They're going to eventually have to do it, but just at a $53 stock, I'm getting a little nervous. I own it, okay? But remember what happened back here in February. We're at a major resistance levels on the stock right here. You see it right there? So unless we break it, I might want to sell it. I'll buy it back like we did with Palantir. But, you got to look at the chart. You got to look at resistance. And you got to be careful of that. And what else is the other one? SMR is obviously taking a big hit. So I don't know if that stock's taking it down with it, but SMR, I mean, listen, we've been trading these nuclear stocks for a while. We did great swing trades. I love the Fausto flag that was building over here. A lot of you jumped in late about 24, but we broke this major resistance levels right here, which was a very, very key number. And that's why we went to about 36. So anyway, it's okay. Take money off the table. Everything else, nice little stock right there. Couple the big winner too. Also, news came out, GameStop. Okay, so I'm going to basically do a video on this. So my nephew called me and he says, Fausto, another trader is in the room, David, and he said, Fausto, GameStop, rumor has it that the CEO bought like $1 billion worth of stock. Now, I did my research. I couldn't find that rumor, but the news did come out this morning. They did send out a tweet, and the tweet was, what was the tweet? The tweet was they did buy 200. What they buy? Hold on. They bought 4,700 Bitcoin. Okay. So I don't know if they're looking to be the next MSTR, which we all know what happened with MSTR. CEO got into it long time ago, and MSTR, let me go back even further. This has been going on for a while. So this has been down all the way down here around 34, and you can see what MSTR ran up to, right? Beautiful stock. They own a shitload of the shares. I think billions of dollars worth it. And you know what? It's been a fun stock for us. So GameStop is obviously going to be on the watch list right now. GME. And news really came out right around here, made it pop, but it's starting to trend down a little bit. So only concern I have, buy on rumors, sell on news. It's also on Benzinga, right? There we go. So they obviously posted it. Lynn, thank you very much for sharing that. We'll post that up there too. And that's the news on it. Okay. So I got in GameStop over here, and I know a lot of you here are watching it too, but listen, I hear stories all the time, okay? I love tips, okay? Because it's two things about it. Number one, you could tell people, make them feel foolish and like you don't know what you're talking about, because tips, people like, oh, you got a tip of the stock. The only tip, like when I hear a tip, I like to look and see what the volume is. I like to see if there's action in it, and obviously where there's smoke, there's fire. And then if there's no rumor, and you hear tips all the time, everyone here, you go through it. You're like, okay, if it's such a great tip, then why is nobody buying it? Why is the stock trading low volume? You trying to dump some shit on me that I don't need? But then there's sometimes you're like, holy shit, they might be onto something. So anyway, GameStop, you could see it right here. We all got in there right. He owns it right around here around 21. But then this is when the rumor came out, and it was hovering right around here. I've been watching for the last couple of days, but I got in right around 30 because then it finally broke through it. And I did buy more yesterday, and I bought more on Friday. So I did 3 orders on it. And it's looking pretty good. So I own it on the average price around 31 and a half. I think I'm 32. I own it like somewhere around here. So it looks pretty strong. I was checking out resistance levels on the stock itself. And for some of you here, this is what you got to look at. So right here, these are resistance levels right here. So it's right around 38 to 40. Okay, there's our resistance levels right around there. So make sure you write that down. Remember, I told you if you're a platinum, a gold student, a platinum student at Cybertrade University, remember I showed you how to write down on your piece of paper and write the levels, something that you should be doing. When you do coaching with us, we review your journals with you. These are things that we look at to make you a better trader. So make sure you guys do take care of that. All right. So very, very important. All right, a couple other things that are moving too. What is the big news? What really is the big news today? Okay, everybody know what it is? Nvidia. Nvidia's got earnings coming out. Okay, Nvidia looked pretty good. I owned very little Nvidia. I sold a lot of it. Big resistance levels here at 140. Let me just show you. The orders are still out there. So I'll buy it back, but you know what? The problem is I had to buy something cheaper. So I kind of sold my Nvidia to get a lot of it to buy GameStop. So it's okay to move things around. It goes up great because this will affect everything else. Everyone here basically owns Tesla, I think. Okay, we've been big fan of Tesla also. This is what pisses me off about Tesla, okay? Tesla, when it was back here in February at $365, right? Remember, drop. We all own it right around here, 250, right around there. But right there, you see that number right there? This is what pisses me off. We're back to those highs, but we don't own Tesla. We own TSLL. TSLL, back in that day, the stock should be 21, and right now it's only trading 16. So I don't know what the story with that is. I don't know how these ETFs work, But I was really anticipating there at 21. I still own a shitload of it. Okay. I own a lot of TSL. I own a bunch of TSLY that paid a nice little dividend on it. So that one did pretty well. All those stocks are doing pretty well. So we're going to keep it on Nvidia, NVDA. And remember, Nvidia has got the NVDL, remember the ETFs? They're all going to be popping up over here. You got all these ETFs that are out there. There's Nvidia right there. I was checking out the orders. That's about it. Tesla, just really quick, bring up the orders that you guys want to see where they are. Here's all the program trading, 70, 75, and 80. Remember, when this stock breaks $5, it goes $5 higher. June will be a big year for Tesla. Well, like I say, Kerry, I think a lot of, June's right around is next month, right? So we'll see how the earnings coming out. I see they're selling more cars. I see they got a shitload of cars. I know they discount them a lot, but the robots are what I'm concerned about. I think that's going to be a big seller. And if they, in June, I think they come out with, autonomous driving. So they just got the approval for a lot of Teslas to drive taxi drives. So that's going to be a good effect. All right. So those are good stocks to watch out. And there's a bunch of them all. I want to go through them all. Let's go through the big percentage gainers because we do got some other big moves that are moving well. SPRO. I don't know about this too much. It's kind of flat right now, but we'll put it on the watch list. So this one's not terrible. It's not really moving too much. Safe and Green Holdings, big pop early, but starting to trend down. We'll put this on the B list. It's up a little too much. SGBX. Okay, another day trading stock that's moving, but it's downtrending. Stock looks like came out with big news right here, but it's flatline. Energy Limited, another cheap little stock, BROG. Another nice little move up 45%. But remember, we look for something more like this. This is a buyout. This must be a buy. I don't know, but it's kind of flat. We want stocks that have pushes in them. It's like this one, even though they're up 14, it's not the best. Garbage. Oh, Archer's doing pretty well too. I don't know if everybody jump on that one. I got in around 10:30. Got that big drop right there. Archer, put that on your watch list. All right. Keep an eye on that one. All right, now let's go check on the losers. Any dead cat bounces? Nothing really there. Jobby too. Yeah, on the Jobby. Ooh, spelled it wrong. You got Jobby, and that is obviously catapulting those stocks. So you have Jobby. You also have, what's the other one? The other one is was it X, something like that? What was it called? Shoot. Let me put Jobby on here too. Jobby. What was the other one? There's the other aviation. I had it up here. Why am I drawing a blank? There's something with an X, with an R and an X in it. Red Cat. I knew it was close. Red Cat is the other one. R-Cat. Yeah, that one came down a little bit, but I'm not really seeing too much action more on the R-Cat, but the Jobby and Archer looks like the best because Archer, they did sign a deal with Palantir, and we know what Palantir is trading, right? About 130 right now. So that one did pretty well. I got out of Palantir. I'm out. Just let everybody know. I'm not in Palantir anymore. I took my money. I had to use it for something else. I will get back in Palantir. They do have an ETF, PLTU, which is a little bit cheaper. But if it holds here pretty strong, starts building a Fausto flag, I will jump back into Palantir. All right, so we got Signing Day Sports making a big move again. Another big pop on that one. There must be a hell of a short squeeze going on right now because that thing just went from $3 to $4. Another huge runner-up on that one. Once again, if you just logged in late, we interviewed the CEO about 2 months ago. Definitely watch the video if you came in a little bit late. Everybody knows a little bit about that video. Get a chance. I also had a little short that was done for it to kind of explain what the company does. What else we got in here that's moving? This is another one. Abercrombie. Wow. ANF. We're not going to trade that. We haven't traded a while. But looks like they had good earnings. Looks like they took a big hit. Oh, Jobby's right there in the big percentage gainers. So that's definitely going to give a nice little move on that Archer. These are all garbage. All right, we're pretty much done right there. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market opened up. We got about 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, if you guys want to join our trading room, just to kind of give you, just basically all you got to do is click on this QR code right here. Just post up that link right there. Just take your phone, scan that QR code, and we'll see you in the live trading room. We're here all day. We'll do commentary. And we're going to get ready for this market open up. A lot of good things that are moving, even though the market doesn't look like it's moving that much. It's kind of flat, but the things that we're looking at are moving. Remember, follow the money. That's the big thing. No problem. Thank you very much, Grant. I do feel a little bit better. Feel a little more energized being back. But, yesterday was rough, but I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, everyone. So let's get ready. Me and Josh and Rich will be back with you in the next 15 minutes for the market opened up. If you guys got some of those stocks, congratulations, did well. If you missed them, don't worry about it. There's always new ones out there every day. That's what we love, what we do when it comes to being a day trader, a swing trader, an options trader. See everybody in the Cyber Group room. Once again, anyone there on watching social media, take your phone, scan the QR code, you come join our trading room. We'll be here all day commentary. See you back for everybody at 2:30. For you guys, be see you in 15 minutes.